Because people gave a fuck about the story. It did get debuffed. A slight little debuff, like 10% nerve.
Nah, because you're not watching it now. It's fucking incredible still, even though it's done no adventuring.
Dude, I've been reading ahead in Mushoku Tensei because I've read it before. Unfortunately, the manga is stuck at chapter 100, and don't know when the next one's gonna come out. So I'm kind of triggered about that. So I decided to read on a little bit and refresh myself on things that happen. I still know most of the things that happen, but man, I really want the manga to catch up, man, because I need these visuals in my life.
To be fair, because you've been watching it, I think I was watching it the other day on like the newest episode of it, and when Norn is showing her little depression bubble, like she's becoming a little shut in and all that, I was just there like, to be fair, I wouldn't mind seeing her isekai with Cartoon or something taking her out and then ending up in his world. That'd be a pretty good show.
Maybe, but she gets over it. Like, she's gonna get over it in an episode.
Oh, but I don't give a fuck about her story. I just want Rudius to go back adventuring at this point.
He will. You're close.
Been close for like 5 episodes at this
No,
point.
fuck off.
Look, after he got married, I thought we'd just get back on the road again, alright? Like, come on, he sorted it, we get it. You got a fulfilled life.
Minimum 3 episodes to go until we're back adventuring.
Ain't that like half the fucking season?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna waste half the season watching.
But
Rudius
you're getting that build up.
You're getting that
build up, and it'll pay off. I'm actually really surprised that the anime has caught up so quickly to where the manga's left off.
Yeah, but that's because it's got
at like the end of no, light novel. I'm talking about the manga. Light novel. I know the light novel's finished. We're getting really close to where the manga's finished. Like caught up with, because I'm expecting episode 8 to finish on chapter 100 of the manga. That's where it's sort of correlating. And I'm like, okay, visually, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. So I'm actually more excited about the anime because I actually cannot visualize how the season's going to progress.
See, I never think about that with light novels versus the manga. Like, it just always slips.
I don't know. Dude, this is just something that I've had with books forever. I hate visualizing shit in light novels or just books in general. I can't do it.
See, I just hate reading. I'm an audiobook.
If you describe if you describe a world, I can see that. If you describe a person, I see the most generic person that you are describing. Go like, oh, she's a girl with green hair and she has elf ears. Alright. That could be literally anyone.
Yeah.
Could be the fucking
honestly,
elves
I just
from
saw
Slime.
Clip art in my head then.
It's just like a little pixel art.
Like one of the most kind of basic things, like no features, no texture, just outline and colours.
That's how blocked off your imagination
is. Yeah. Look, I'm not a creative like that.
You could just say you're not creative.
No. I'm creative in other ways, you know.
Sure.
I did all those graphics and shit.
Yeah, that was actually really good. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Hugo did design all the stuff for the channel.
It's always fun.
And then I edit everything. But yeah. Part 2 is very slow for Mushoku Tensei. I get that. Part 1 was extremely slow, but I still enjoyed it. Pretty much everyone enjoyed it. And it just focuses on the story. This is what anime needs. Alright? I've said this forever. Mushoku Tensei is what anime needs. It needs a story that can just focus on the story. It doesn't need to focus on the action.
See, I think I enjoyed the first part of it because I kind of thought maybe when the second part rolls around we'll go quite quick back into action. So I think part of my enjoyment has worn off, being like, I just kind of want to see a bit more action. I'm still going to see it through because I've enjoyed the story. Like, I've enjoyed the show. I think it's a good show. It has just felt a bit like, it feels like I've waited just to be kind of cucked.
I'm gonna be for real with you. It's going to get slower after this.
Oh my fucking god! It can't get slower. It doesn't need to get slower.
I don't know, because like my knowledge is hazy after the labyrinth and everything. There's still I can't remember where I left off in the volumes. Let me search it up real quick, but it's just I don't mind that it's slower paced. I really don't mind.
I think I don't mind if its pace gets slower if it kind of at least ups the ante on entertainment. Like, if it's, we're going to slow it down, but every episode's going to be, well, not like every episode, but if there's going to be a load of cool fighting and like it's going to be some great world building, I can get behind it. But if it's just going to be more of what we've got now, then I think I'll end up being like, I'm getting bored of this.
I mean, I can see that, but I feel like it deserves like keeping on board, because this is something that we literally said this before. Like, that Two Daddy show would have been a lot better if he had more character development. I feel like nowadays you can't just have character development just in the middle of the show or at the end. You have to have it at the beginning. You have to have characters be likable or develop within that first episode. Why do you think Oshinoko did so well in that first episode? Because you had such drastic character changes and just drastic plot points, plot progression, everything. It made everything just flow better. I know that's an hour, almost hour and a half, but if you can utilize that hour and a half, then I think it's worth it.
Oh, it's the best hour and a half of anime ever, honestly.
Okay, that's a bit debatable.
Nah, greatest hour and a half that's ever been produced. Ghibli, step aside. Oshi fucking Noko's here to talk.
Oshi fucking Noko. But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it, and like I'm gonna try and stick with the show, but like I said, it's just one of those. I feel like it's getting slow, and I'm kind of just like, I'm not super ADHD, but I'm ADHD enough. I think I need more flashing colors. Again, it's the Dragon Ball thing. I need lights and shit to be like entertained.
Yeah, all right. I've caught up to where about like the volumes we are, where the season's heading. We could either finish at volume wait, why is this like this? I don't know. We could either finish at volume 12 or maybe like halfway through 12. We could either finish halfway through 12 or at the end of volume 13.
Or we could see it all the way through to the end.
That is the dream. I think 13's pushing it a little bit because you get a lot of story in that 13. Like 13's the big action fight and everything. But that's sort of like what the season's leading up to. But I'm pretty sure, like, where we are now, we're at volume 11, chapter 9. I'm pretty sure that's where we are. So we've got basically another volume to adapt. I think they could do 2 volumes in what?
A season?
What is it, like 6 episodes?
Yeah.
They could do it. It just depends like what they cut out. I've seen changes between like manga and like anime, and people complain about the manga being different and stuff. But I don't know. Ideally I would want to see the end of volume 13 because that would make the fans extremely happy.
But would they not be happier with it just going all the way to, what did it get up to, like 26?
I think 24.
24?
Yep.
I don't know. I've got them all in my Amazon basket waiting to actually be ordered.
Yeah, so there's we're at volume 12. So we've still got another basically 3 seasons left of Mushoku Tensei. That's 3 seasons of content, man. Holy shit.
I mean, it will be fun to kind of see it. I hope it's good. Like I said, I hope that I can kind of get past the slowness of it now. Like I'm gonna sit down and do it, but
I think it's just a cutesy little intermission.
Yeah.
And I think the previous season was like getting more attuned to back to Mushoku Tensei because it's such a like jump between season 1 and season 2. Because season 1, you're basically teleported away from all of your family. You have to survive in this dangerous continent. Then you come back, everyone is still missing. You find your dad and your sisters and stuff. And now you get a bit of a time skip and you're just like attuning to like school life. And then you're reconnecting with your old friend and stuff. And then you bang, which is great. And then this one is like an intermission before the labyrinth, because that's the next arc.
Fair. Well, I'll keep watching it until it probably gets to the end, or until they cancel it. Yeah. Whichever happens.
I think it will pay off if it adapts the 13th volume. It'll be well paid off. But right. I can see a scenario where they won't do that. That's not what I'm hoping for. But I got fingers crossed.
Yeah, well, let's all hope then that they do adapt it and they do a good job of it. To be fair, I will give, what was it, episode 3 of Mushoku Tensei? The one with Nanahoshi? Like, yeah. That was a fucking, like, pretty good episode.
Dude.
Like, that fucking...
That was fucked.
Yeah, no, like, watching that hurt.
Like... I've never seen such a portrayal of cope in a show before like that, and it was confronting. Like there's ways that you can interpret a confronting scene in a show, but I've never seen something so emotionally confronting, because like it's the most realistic scenario of someone getting teleported to another world and them being generally not happy.
Yeah, nah, because I think, to be fair, I was watching, I was like, that's the position you could probably imagine most people in. I was like, and you would just
80% of the world would be in that scenario.
It was like, it just, like, listening to her screams and whatnot, and, like, the whole smashing up of her office, and it was just like, oh, fuck, this actually kind of hurts. I was like, this is, like,
hurts. The perfect, like, juxtaposition to Rudy. Because Rudy is, like, the 20% that wants to have a new life.
Oh, he's like, this is a dream come true, and then you have Nanahoshi who's like, no, this is like the worst nightmare I could ever imagine.
Yeah, but I really like how they took it.
Yeah, no,
I saw one of my like mutuals on Twitter tweet about that scene, and then I want to find it real quick. It was him talking about Nanahoshi having the breakdown, and then he just randomly goes like, okay, is it just me, but why does she look so hot in this scene? And then it's just her with like the depressed face after crying and everything, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I want to find it real quick and then show you it.
I mean, balls to the wall. Be a confident man about it. Link
Look,
it.
I get we're supposed to feel bad for Nanahoshi, and I do. She's going through a lot, but god damn it, am I the only one who thinks she looks cute here? And she's got like the fucking depressed Oshinoko face. What the fuck?
Look, you got to understand, anime fans are weird people. Like, back when
I
Free Run
found
was
it.
coming out, like, I literally saw discussions on my anime list being like, hey, Ubel's armpits, hot or not, right? And you're like, what the fuck do you mean, hot or not? Like, Jesus, oh my fucking god.
And then he quote retweeted it going like, I love how every reaction to this is like, nah, you're absolutely right, or get help.
I think we have to name and shame this man. Like, what the fuck?
I know. To be fair, he has some like abhorrent takes. Like, absolutely terrible. But like,
But he's
he's a good
100%
content
right.
creator. Alright, that's a bit debatable, but
No, why she look so cute though, you know?
fuck off. No shit. Anyway.
No, I'm retweeting this on the account.
Oh, fuck off. But yeah. For anyone who thinks that Mushoku Tensei is going through a bit of a rough patch, yes. Sometimes it can feel like that, but you know, it's intermission. Alright, we're classifying this as intermission. And I really hope that you guys stick around for it, because I truly believe that Mushoku Tensei is the best show this season. And it's not even close.
I mean, so far, yeah, no, it's the best. I mean, My Hero's coming out in a few days, so you
No.
don't know. It might dethrone
No.
it. This might be the best season of My Hero ever.
No.
Yeah, it could be the greatest
No.
episode ever. Like, honestly,
No.
best show in the world.
No.
You're just wrong.
No, I'm not.
Look, alright, it's the perfect shonen.
Yes. But it doesn't mean it's going to be the best show this season.
I mean, I'd say it's got a good chance. It's a solid. I
It's top
really
two.
love
It's
My
top
Hero.
two. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It's the second best show. But it's not the best. I think once you finish the 12 episodes of Mushoku Tensei, you'll go like, nah, peak Tensei.
Well, we'll have to tier list it and see.
Mushoku W. That's fucking terrible.
But nah, I mean,